Good morning, you lovely awesome person. I'm Curtis and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, you should definitely check out my other content. I mainly make gaming content, but also talk about a lot of life stuff. It's fucking deep, dude. Today's topic of thought: do tattoos hurt, and getting ready for your first tattoo. The game you're watching, by the way, is Limbo, one of my all-time favourite games, and we're currently on part 4 of my playthrough, so enjoy. So, do tattoos hurt? The answer to a very common question is, drumroll please, nope, and a little bit of yes. Generally speaking, tattoos do not hurt, and what you're probably imagining a tattoo feeling like is honestly 1,000 times less painful. I'm talking from experience, and to make it clear, everybody, and I mean everybody, has different types of pain thresholds. Honestly, I'm a goddamn wimp when it comes to pain, dude. But I am addicted to tattoos. It's such a nice feeling pain. It honestly feels like the artist is scratching an itch you never had. And being completely honest, the worst part about getting a tattoo was 2 to 3 days after, your tattoo will start itching as it's healing, and god damn, that itch is so annoying, and you can't scratch it, otherwise you'll ruin your tattoo. This doesn't mean some tattoos are not painful, hence a little bit of yes part. Some areas do hurt a bit, but not some intense Saw horror movie style of pain that's probably going through your mind. The head, elbows, ribs, shoulder and under the arm areas are a bit sensitive, mainly the areas of bone. They hurt a bit more than other areas, but again, it's not mega painful. And you could be different and not even find it irritating at all. I've heard countless times from people and online about how the wrist and the feet are intensely painful areas to get a tattoo done, yet I didn't find it painful or discomforting at all. And at one stage during my first set of tattoos, I nearly fell asleep during it, and my artist freaked the fuck out because he thought I was passing out, and I said, nah dude, this is just really relaxing. Which is pretty standard for me now, and I get along with my artist great, and we mostly have a good catch-up chat, and I'll have one earphone in listening to music while he tattoos away, and sometimes I end up half asleep during my tattoos. I don't fidget at all, even when I'm half asleep, and this isn't just me being rude to the artist. I just like to let him concentrate and do his thing, making sure my tattoo is 100% and stuff. But it is extremely relaxing, and after getting a few tattoos, things like the sound of the gun and the feeling of the tattoo become standard and really relaxing, and you'll come to love it, and you'll notice this after 2 or 3 tattoos. The absolute worst thing you can do before getting a tattoo is googling or looking up "are tattoos painful?", which is probably how you got here. Hello. But by doing this, you're going to expose yourself to all the very bad videos and articles about tattoos and how much they hurt and how bad it feels and all that other nonsense. And by doing this, you're going to build up in your mind that it's going to hurt like hell, and you'll start getting nervous and really worried about it. And I've even heard of people ending up not going to get the tattoo done because they're that scared, and that's ridiculous. Don't torment yourself before you've even got a tattoo. But hopefully I can help straighten all this out for you, because I'm here to help. Again, this isn't to say that tattoos don't irritate or hurt a tiny bit, but I can promise you, and I mean this, I can promise you, it's 1,000,000,000 times less painful than whatever you're imagining right now. And it's a nice pain, trust me. The pain is so nice that it becomes addicting. You will get addicted. Everybody gets addicted. Everybody does. After getting my first tattoo, I went back 3 hours later for a second one. It's never one and done. You will always want more and more and more. There's a lot of videos I've seen of people squirming and almost crying in pain over a tattoo. I'm sure you've seen these types of videos too. Now, either they have no pain threshold at all, or they're purely doing it for the video. And I mean no disrespect towards these people at all, but ultimately they are being fucking idiots. They're acting like it's a scene from some sort of horror movie and they're being butchered by the artist. It's ridiculous. It does not hurt that much at all, which leads me to believe that I think a lot of these videos are either overly exaggerated for the video or even completely faked. Because again, if tattoos hurt that much, people wouldn't go and get it done. They're not going to pay money to get butchered by an artist, are they? So with my personal experiences that I've got over the years, let me give you some advice and try and help you out and put your mind at rest. Don't Google about tattoos being painful or anything along those lines, because you're just going to make yourself a nervous wreck before you've even gone. Instead, use that time to research about the tattoo that you want and make sure you're 100% about it. Do not go with friends or loved ones on your first tattoo. Go with a friend if you really need to, but it's going to be off-putting for you and you're going to be nervous anyways and you're going to be worried, and it might end up being really distracting for you and make it a bad experience. You're better off going by yourself when it's just you and the artist. Plus, I know what my friends are like. They're fucking arseholes, and they'd just be like, oh, does it hurt yet? And try and distract you and be off-putting. Artists are used to that kind of stuff because it happens on a daily basis, but you want the artist to be focused on your tattoo and making sure it's the best it can possibly be, and not them having to listen to your friends being fucking arseholes. Do not buy or ask about numbing cream. This stuff is bloody ridiculous and it doesn't work at all. Honestly, it just doesn't work. And in fact, I've heard the opposite. I've heard of artists talking about the numbing cream even amplifying the pain and making it a lot worse and making the area to tattoo on a lot harder to do so. So just don't get it. Don't drink alcohol before a tattoo. Sure, getting drunk might seem like a good idea beforehand, as you won't feel a thing. But in fact, you're actually going to ruin your tattoo. For a start, alcohol thins your blood, and this will cause you to bleed a lot. And I'm not exaggerating, you will bleed a lot. And the bleeding could be so bad that the artist will have to stop because he won't be able to work on your tattoo as it keeps getting covered in blood. And also, you losing blood could cause you to go lightheaded and maybe even pass out. So it can really ruin your tattoo. This stuff used to happen a lot back in the day, which is why artists now will not tattoo you if you're drunk. Even a quick pint before a tattoo can actually screw it up completely. And this doesn't happen to everybody. I've heard of stories of people being drunk and being fine, but is it really worth the risk? Don't rush into it just because you want a tattoo. Tattoos are amazing, they're great pieces of artwork, and some artists do amazing work, but they are for life, so make sure you're 100% on it before you get it done. I don't regret any of the tattoos that I've got, and you don't want to be regretting them in the years to come. And if you ever want to get tattoo removal done, I can tell you now that shit is beyond painful. Don't squirm or fidget during your tattoo. Remember, it's your tattoo, and any movement can really screw the tattoo up and ruin the lining, and it is for life. You don't want to be walking around with a shoddy tattoo or even half finished because you couldn't handle the pain. And it also gives the artist a bad reputation for no reason at all, simply because you were hard to work with. Always research your tattoo artist. There are some amazing artists out there, but there is also some claim to be artists that are really, really bad and do very bad work. In this day and age, nearly every tattoo studio has a Twitter or a Facebook page, so invest some time looking at their work and see if they're the right artist for you. Also, never feel intimidated to go in and talk to the artist, they're always more than happy to help you. I remember before I got my first tattoo done, the studio that I go to is nearly always full of bikers that are head to toe in tattoos, and I was really intimidated before I went in. And I went in and spoke to them, and they were all really cool guys, and it just made the experience so much better. Tattoo artists are more than aware that you're nervous getting your first tattoo. Everyone's nervous, and that's what they're there for. They do this, it's their job, and they're more than happy to help you out. And if you ever leave a tattoo studio with a negative feeling, or the artist didn't help you at all, or even if they were a bit of a prick, then whatever, he or she don't deserve your money and you can do better elsewhere. But I've never heard of this happening, so don't worry too much. Always eat a good breakfast or a meal before you go and get a tattoo. From experience, you do not want to get a tattoo on an empty stomach at all. Always take an energy drink with you, or a bottle of cola or soda, anything with sugar or caffeine in it. This will help you, especially on your first tattoo, because you will get tired from getting a tattoo done. It does tire you out, and what makes it worse for me is that it tires me out and it's also relaxing, so it makes me even more tired, especially during long sessions if you're getting like a sleeve done that's like 6 to 8 hours worth of work. So keep a drink on you at all times and it'll keep you perked up. And after you got your tattoo, go home and have a nice nap, because you deserve it, champ. When you're getting your tattoo done and you're feeling a bit nervous and you're still a bit worried, just talk to your artist. This is their job, this is what they do. They're there to help you, and they can more than likely tell if you're shitting yourself and you're nervous, and talking does help. I did it on my first time, and then once he started doing the tattoo, I was like, really? I worked myself up for this? This isn't even painful. I'm a fucking idiot. And that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Be sure to check out my other content. You may want to subscribe. I promise I'll be worth it. I hope this video helps some people out, and people that are thinking about getting their first tattoo done, I hope this advice has helped them and set their mind at rest. You know, you should not be worried at all. Tattoos are awesome, and it is not painful. It is completely the opposite. Whatever you're thinking it feels like, painful wise, it's not. It's 1,000 times less. Be sure to let me know about your experiences with tattoos in the comment section, and also if you want to criticise me for anything that I've said. Maybe you find it does hurt more than what I've said it does. Also, if you do have tattoos, post them to me on my Facebook or Twitter page. I'd love to see them. Again guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you on the next video.